My name's Rick Spisak from Stuart, Florida. I'm up here at the Democratic Convention to try to bring one more progressive voice. I've been asked to address the issue of educational costs. I know these from firsthand. I had to take out loans. Both of my daughters are going to graduate from grad school in huge, tremendous debt. They're essentially going to own even a contemporary house. They're going to own a house worth of debt for a piece of paper. Now, I understand in this civilization that the importance of having these permits. Education, learning is invaluable, and that part is absolutely true. Unfortunately, the other part of that whole process as it's currently structured means that these kids are going to graduate with tremendous debts. For example, my older daughter is probably going to graduate with over $100,000 in debt. Now, she's going to be a graduate school architect. Now, she's going to be restricted in what kind of job she can take because of the debt load she's going to have. My younger daughter, who's going to be graduating with a master's degree in international catastrophe psychology, a degree that she's going to use to make this a better world, she's going to graduate with nearly $80,000 minimum of debt. Now, these are both very bright young women. They both got tremendous help with grants and scholarship work. They've done everything they can to get all the scholarships. They're still going to graduate with this kind of debt load. And as much as I can do as a father, as an artist, I've added as much as I can to contribute to their education. But I am in that wonderful spot of not enough money to pay for it, and too much money to have these young ladies get full rides. So, like a lot of people in the middle class, our children are paying with a huge, huge debt load. Now, what could be done? What could our presidents do? What could American educational policy be like? Well, I think if it makes any sense to buy a B-2 bomber, it must make a tremendous amount of sense to invest in the education for America's future. I think the American Indians had it very much right. When they talked about when you're making an investment, a commitment of time and resources, you need to think 5 generations down. So when our nation starts thinking about whether to invest in bombs, in war, in occupation, or invest in infrastructure, and the infrastructure that is the human education, I think we should be investing in education. So I'm going to say, Mr. President, whoever you are, you need to commit America to investing in the infrastructure of the future, which is education.